What is going on, everybody? I am back with some more comic book reviews. It is Jew here. And yes, I do comic book reviews, trailer reactions, film reactions, podcast collaborations, commentating different stuff on different information. And so I'm doing another comic book review. So here we go. So all right, so I'm going to get back into this series here. This is the Last Ronin, Lost Years by IDW. This is a Ninja Turtle series, and this is obviously one I've done a review on before. I've done a review on 1 and 2, I believe, on the same video. Maybe it was just 1, but I think it was 1 and 2. Anyways, this is a darker side of the Ninja Turtles that... It's a darker side of the Ninja Turtle series that I was not reading in the past. There's actually several different series of this. This is the Michelangelo series, and I was very into 1 and 2, but this is issue 3, and to be honest, this issue is more like a side story. It's a side story. Basically, when I say a side story, basically if you're watching the film or a series, like let's use The Last of Us for example. Those 2 episodes that were basically side stories. It was just telling you about something that happened. That's what this is. There's still a good story to it, but it's a side story because it's like it focuses on. I don't know what was going on. He was traveling somehow. He ended up blind. He was looking for this group in Mongolian group, and he ended up meeting with these other clan of warriors or whatever you want to. He got really close to them, but he was blind. Like it was almost like something was going on, but they had to teach him that you don't need to see, to feel, to smell, to have sensibilities, and to understand. And he ended up being with this group for a very long time. But to me, I didn't really care for the story too much. I read it. It was just like I want to get to what we're trying to get to. But I guess there was a point to the story, and I just wasn't into issue 3 as much as I was in the issue 1 and 2. But I'm going to continue to read this series. There's no way I'm just going to quit. It doesn't suck. It doesn't suck enough to quit. It's just I just wasn't really. I just really wasn't into it as much. Yeah, that's as far as I can say about it. But I still felt like I could do a review on it, and I still feel like I like the series enough to continue to read it and do reviews on it. And speaking of the Last Ronin, there's a game that's supposed to come out based off of this series. They say it's similar to God of War and stuff like that. So probably like a third-person samurai Ninja Turtles game. This is issue 3 of The Last Ronin, The Lost Years with Michelangelo, and it was iffy for me.